Get in the recording state. Get in the recording state of mind. Hello everyone, my name is Jackson and welcome to another review on this channel. However many reviews we've done, or how many reviews I've done, and I've just now figured out how to cut videos. I know, it's crazy. And so I'm definitely going to be implementing that going forward, and hopefully put text on screen and pictures of what I'm listening to. I'll figure that out later. Might not be in this video, but you know, it's something I'm working toward. But anyway, getting into this new Disciple release that I hope won't get blocked because it's only 2 songs and I'm going to be cutting the video. So even if I don't upload this, it's still 2 songs, so it's not that bad to get through. Today we're going to be listening to the new double-sided single by Trinergy. I'm going to go with Trinergy. Trinergy's new double single titled Miracle and Bye. It's just 2 songs, one called Miracle and one called Bye. Trinergy is an artist that I really enjoy. His double-sided single that he put out on Never Say Die earlier this year, that was also pretty solid. I did like one song better than the other, but I think the song that I didn't like as much had a better intro. So I'm hoping that this can just deliver. And I was a big fan of Trinergy's Disciple Roundtable EP last year. What song was it? I think it was Out on My Own. Out on My Own, the song with Joe Garrett. That song was really good. And the Rob Gasser collab was also very solid, and the other 2 tracks were okay. Getting into this, the first track is with Ace Aura, and he's also made Carnage with Evil Wave, which is one of my favorite tracks of all time from the both of them. So hopefully they can Trinergy can pump out this quality. First song out of 2, Miracle by Trinergy, of course, and Ace Aura. It's also pretty short. It's 3 minutes 12. But I'm liking this triumphant intro so far. Ooh. Those kind of Ace Aura chimes. Those are nice. Very nice. Ooh, that's sharp. Love the drum. Let's see where this is going. Ooh! It's a bouncy number. Well, let's turn it up. Ooh, let's turn it down. Never mind. I love those little 8-bit noises into more growly sound design. This is good. I'm liking this. The sounds aren't mixed perfectly, but the idea is very solid. I'm a big fan of how it progressed. You can definitely hear Ace Aura's very sinewy and melodic sound design mixed with Trinergy's kind of energy. Ooh, Ace Aura synth. You can immediately hear that. He always has good melodies. Very rave inspired. Oh, into a build up. The drops cut in at a very weird time though. Good vocals. This is a bit heavier, this drop, and a nice little fade out. Yeah, that song was it was nothing incredible. I like the melodic feel it goes for, and the drops are kind of Brittum-y, but it's good Brittum. It's not generic stupid Brittum that sucks, and it's not Blunt Force by Bad Clat, which I talked about in a previous video. But this definitely has a very heavy feel to it, and I think the percussion doesn't really reflect that. The snare is a bit dry. It's a bit weak. It could have been punchier, but other than that, it's pretty decent. The mix on this tune, I think, could have been better. I think the main sounds could have been pronounced more. I think the snare could have been better. But overall, the intro was very energetic. And getting into that drop, very sinewy sound design. And I'm a big fan of that when it's done right. It's not done perfect, like in Opal by Sharks, but I still really enjoy this. And the midsection out of the first drop, that was also very good. The melody, very rave inspired, so I'm a big fan of that. I'm definitely going to be cutting up this video as much as I can because I don't want to get blocked. Yeah, but it's solid. It's solid. It's not as good as I wanted it to be, but it's solid. Let's get to the next track, Just by Him. Ooh. This one's 3 minutes 34, so it's longer. I like the synth kind of in the background. Also, if you couldn't notice, the lighting is different. That lighting is different as well, so if you're annoyed with that, I'm sorry. I'm not going to change it. Sharp snare doesn't have maximum impact. It's very flat. But it's an intro, so I can excuse it. This lead is cool. I like that. Ooh, that's the Trinergy I love. I love that. That's so fun. It's very punchy. Snare is good. Ooh, that sinewy stuff in the background. That's really nice. God, I love Trinergy when he does his style right. Different melodies coming in. That was really cool. I loved the energy throughout that. It was punchy, it was mixed well, it's just good. It's just good, what could I say? Weird transitions though. That sample comes in very suddenly. Ooh, kind of stretching out the sounds, kind of malforming them like a weird robot. Ooh, I like how it goes up. This is so good. Ooh, the melody. Ooh. That bassy stuff in the background. That was very solid. I thoroughly enjoyed that song. Dude, this is the stuff I wanted from him. Like the mixing, which was what was missing from the last song, is now present in this one, and I'm a really big fan of just the sheer energy that it brings out. It's so punchy and fun. It has very on the ground notes, like bah, bah, instead of more so fluttery patterns that happen in the second drop. But the first drop is very on the floor and very legato. No, that's the wrong thing. It's like staccato, but the opposite. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Legato. That's what that may be what it is, but I'm not too keen on. I just forget. I forget the term. But that intro came in with a very down to the floor synth. It's kind of like in the drop. The synth from the intro and the drop is just a more faded out and lesser known than the drop. It's a lot less pronounced, and I think that's the point of the intro, is it takes you in, it introduces you to those sounds, and it does its job. And I'm a big fan. Getting into the end of this double single, I liked this about as much as I was expecting, but Bye is just a lot better than Miracle, and I would have loved for Bye and Miracle to be the same quality, but on Bye's quality, because Bye is a very, very solid track. from Trinergy. And this had the same fate as the Never Say Die double single. There was one track that I didn't really like that much, and that was suffering from mixing and just reused ideas, but had a very fun intro, and that's exactly what Miracle did. And in Bye, it was just very solid throughout, and I'm a really big fan of how that song turned out. But Trinergy is always one of those artists who doesn't really conform to the masses. He always does what he does best. I'm just gonna go on a whim and say it's a guy, so sorry, Trinergy, if you somehow find this video. But I'm a big fan of how this double-sided single turned out. So, on that note, I think I would give this a... what grade would I give this? It's 2 songs. One is okay, and the other one is good. It's very solid. So overall, I think I'd give it a 7.5. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 7.5. Both songs are very enjoyable. They have good ideas. But Bye, for me, is just a much better track. It's a lot better suited to his style. It's a lot more creative, and it's just mixed better. That might be my laptop not wanting to do anything correct, but I'm a fan of how this turned out. Trinergy is consistently good as an artist, I think. His Never Say Die stuff is, I think, always going to be a bit better, but this on Disciple is solid. It's good. But now we're done with those 2 tracks, and I just wanted to talk about some of the releases I wanted to review in a few videos. This, along with the new Halcyon release I'm going to review today. I'm just going to bulk record, and this is one of them. This is the first one out of like 2 or 3, definitely 2, but I'm just hoping that the SoundCloud version of Black Ops XL3 comes out in the near future, because I want to listen to that so bad. I need to listen to Neonyx's song, because I know it's going to be good, and I'm just a big fan of most of the names on there, but I just want to listen to Neonyx's song. I haven't heard the teaser, and I've just been waiting. I've been waiting for days to want to listen to that. That's all from me, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.